Here we go. We are here once again. Another Twitch and live video. Or stream, I would say. Just so used to these things. Hello. I see a lot more people usually here today. Hello, Bringer. Hello, Cam. And hello, Mark. That's a lot of people here on the YouTube side today, as well as on Twitch. Hello there, everyone. Hello there, my dearest angels. How has it been today? We're starting off a new week. I have something funny to say. Actually, not only one, but I guess the other thing wouldn't be that funny, I would say. But the other one is kind of funny because I almost choked. And honestly, when someone says that, you kind of get like a little bit like, why you're saying that? That's funny. The way that it happened was funny. But I'll get to the first thing that is not so funny, but at least is a little bit curious. My parents bought a gigantic fridge. Have you ever heard like one of those American fridges that is like double door? That is not like a common thing here in my country. But my parents bought that because apparently space on our fridge is like a problem. And they decided to make like a massive upgrade in our kitchen. And they bought one of those American fridges. One that does not have one of those like refilling things. But it's still like a huge thing. I was like, maybe space is still gonna be a problem because I've seen those fridges being more like fillers than anything. But apparently it's still quite massive. So they put their minds on the right thing. The next thing though, that's the funny part, is that during dinner time, I was eating orange, and my parents love to like fool around a little bit, just like making jokes and stuff. And my dad said something that I probably should not say here, just out of context. And it was so funny, because also it was a little bit dirty. It was so funny that it almost made me choke and almost sent the little slice of orange almost up my nose. I'm not gonna say what it was, but it was goddamn funny that I almost choked and my parents didn't even notice. Because I was already like really awful with my nose already lately, so they probably didn't even notice. But I almost choked on my own orange slice, and I was really pissed at my dad, but he was just laughing it off. I was both laughing and angry at the same time. You kind of get that. Also, welcome, Upadesh. Welcome to the stream once again. I'm seeing a lot of people here. You guys are quite early, and I'm just talking about whatever happened. I didn't even actually started off the actual stream. Am I AI? I wonder if I'm AI. Am I AI, guys? Do you guys think I'm AI? What do you think? What do you think? Do you think I'm AI or something? Maybe you think my character could have been AI? That is no. My character is a V-word model, bought with some other assets that are put upon it. Now, if that is AI, I really cannot answer you that because I don't know it myself. Also, hi, Kyril. I'm not gonna say certain names here because, unfortunately, I'm not Mrs. Worldwide here. I'm not exactly the best at certain names. But I'm not exactly AI, and I know the big presence of AI in many things in YouTube, so I can understand the question. But no, at least I don't think I'm AI. I'm looking at myself and I don't think I am AI. My character may not have, like, moving arms yet, but still, I don't think I am AI. I am a goddess, that's for sure. But I don't think I'm AI yet. Yet. Sometimes we might get ourselves into certain situations that get into the black hole that is the AI. We know that. That is a terrifying situation. Anyway, I don't know if some of you are here for the Skyforge, for the whole Skyforge thing, or probably some of you don't even know what Skyforge is. And for either of them, I'm welcome to explain whatever it is. Please, you want to the thing. God damn, there's a lot of people here today. I'm so happy to see that. Yeah, I see that you're part of the Skyforge, Springer. I remember you vaguely. If you said anything, I totally missed it. You kind of did. You kind of did, me too. I did say about the fact that I nearly choked on an orange slice. Ugh, my mouth is not working. Because my dad said a very dirty joke. My dad just said like a very dirty joke that I was not expecting, and I nearly choked on an orange slice that almost went up my nose. That's all I said, really. Jesus, I'm still laughing. My cheeks are still hurting. And I remember when I choked on that, my jaw was hurting so bad. I don't know if it ever happened to you that you were laughing and choking at the same time. For some reason, your jaw just hurt. It's really, really weird. Also, for some reason, I've been called AI by someone. Or questioned if I was AI. You see those pics I posted? Not yet. I will see. Ooh, that's adorable. Oh, I can tell you really love the cute aesthetic. The cute and glittery aesthetic. And shiny. Oh, they're really cute for Valentine's Day. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. Oh, that is adorable. I've seen it now. How long have you been playing SKYFORGE? 5 years, 5.5. About to do 6 in August, I believe. Yeah, about to do 6 in August. I think. I remember that I would do 6 years somewhere on an organization, but I also did notice on my members list that I actually entered somewhere in August. So yeah, 6 years and on August, so 5.5 about now. Ooh, okay. We still have a few things to do in SKYFORGE still. We have a few challenges to do. We have to check upon on E3 and E4 that will be released this Thursday. And hopefully we can also have time to talk about possibly hopefully, I'd say hopefully, because SKYFORGE has a little bit of a reputation to not release certain events. Hopefully they will release a Valentine's event. Hopefully. I started on 2018 and just yesterday I finished my second aspect. Ooh, that's not bad. What is your second aspect? I hope your first was Mercy. Not saying because my name is Mercy, but because of the fact that I keep telling everyone, and everyone also keeps telling everyone, that the green Elder God, or the Elder God of Mercy, always has to be the first one to be done. They are like beach balls balloons, and some of them are pretty huge, but they are so pretty. They really, really are. They really, really are. But what about the second aspect, though? The second aspect probably should be Rage. I see some people maybe going for Rage at this point, have everything max only aspect. Ooh. I got to know through my senses something that is bad that Bill Gates did. Oh, I'm not surprised. So many rich people can do so many fucked up stuff. I mean, it's kind of hard to not do bad stuff in this world, whether you're rich or poor. Some people either do it out of desperation, other people just do it out of greed. Other people just don't know what the fuck they're doing most of the time. Yeah, Rage, I finished only 1 node. You still have a long way to go. I completely feel you. I was able to do 1 Elder God, or at least finish 1 page of every Elder God per invasion. So I was able to do pretty a lot for like every invasion. So I was able to finish all the other gods in like 5 invasions. So I was able to do that pretty quickly. I don't play a lot. Well, hopefully I can kind of help you and giving you a little bit of an update. So you're not gonna feel it so bad. It's hard to farm cognition when the game's almost dead. Depending on what server you are, cognition farm should not be so dead. I don't think so. At least in the server that I am, it's not like a dead thing. EU? It shouldn't be dead. EU is like PC, at least PCU is like pretty popular still. I'm surprised they don't do cognition farms. Because here on the NA PC, we kind of do it every Thursday, actually Tuesday and Friday. So even though maybe the time may not be like good for certain people, it's a constant. Okay, done being weird. So how are you doing this evening, Goddess Mercy? Well, aside from almost choking out an orange slice, I'm doing pretty good. My parents also bought a huge fridge, like one of those American fridges, which I thought it was gonna be mostly filler, but it was pretty cool to say the least. But apparently we cannot really turn that thing on until like 8 hours later, which by now I think only about couple more minutes and we should be able to turn that on. But I'm actually kind of curious to see how that thing would work out because I thought that thing would be more filler than anything. But then my kitchen would have to be remodeled again, and for a couple days we're gonna have to eat on the living room instead. So yeah, it's not gonna be all that good. Anyway, you don't like most of the time. Maybe with me being able to stream every so often, hopefully you're gonna feel a little bit more enticed to be able to play, unless you don't do it out of being not able due to like work or life situations. With that, I don't blame you. But if it's because you just don't feel like it, hopefully I can entice you to play it again. But anyway, enough talking. I'm sorry. But otherwise, we just stay here all the time talking, and I have to proceed with the game. So let's not waste much time. Let's hop on right up to SKYFORGE. Okie dokie. Ah, damn it. See? This is what happens. This is what happens. The game disconnected because I was inactive. See? Let's see. Let me just restart everything again. And honestly, the annoying thing about this, I actually had to restart from the launcher. I cannot restart it from the main menu. That's the only annoying thing. But aside from that, nothing too bad. Just checking everything. Hopefully, everything is still good. But see, too much talking and I ended up being disconnected due to inactivity. I know it's a little bit mean to be blaming you guys. It's not that it's like bad to be chatting a little bit, but these things tend to be quite funny every once in a while. Ooh. Also, Misuru, you were not being weird. It's okay to talk about some things you like. If I were to talk about some things I like, God Jesus bless me. Also, why is my character being weird? Hello? Okay, why is my character suddenly being weird? I don't have anything open that would cause it to be weird. Oh yeah, I see what it would be. I see now. There we go. I saw it. I saw it the moment I realized. Since I have to add like an anti-aliasing to my character to make her like much more smooth for thumbnails, I tend to forget to remove that eventually. And I believe that was causing my character to lag quite a lot. But now it's much smoother, as you can see. It's much more sharp, but it's much more smoother. Okay, let me put up the audio of the game. There we go. Let me know if this is going to be a little bit too loud. I don't want you guys to have the jump scares of your life. How long does it take to grind SKYFORGE free to play? Ooh, that is a very good question, thanks. Also, welcome to the stream. It's I would say free to play. It's gonna take eventually a little bit, but I was free to play for like a couple I'd probably say for like a year or two. I was free to play up until the time that I got dug deep into the whole like King's Ransom thing, and I had like money in my hand. Basically, if you have a little bit of money, which is a lot of people tend to have, and I don't know why people just end up buying money for random things, and I end up seeing like more situations where people don't want to be free to play rather than the opposite, you know? But to answer your question, free to play, you can still be able to get the legendary weapons if at least the ones you really want, so long as you save up on the Argents, which I cannot really show it. Yeah, right here. So long as you keep on saving them, if you do whatever you have to do, like directives, training avatars, pretty much anything, if you are really consistent, you're gonna have enough for like whatever legendaries you need to buy. You're also gonna, if you buy the season passes, you're also gonna be able to get the capsules. Let me see this case we have. We do have a capsule here. And capsules can give you a chance of giving you a certain weapon that might be good for you. And the thing is, if you want to be really careful, it might take you quite a long time. But the best thing is always ask for tips of what thing you need to buy, what hollow trophy thing you need to buy, or artifact, or companion ability, or what legendary weapon you have to get. Because a lot of people tend to believe at first that maybe that one weapon can be quite good, and then like everyone starts to say like, yeah, no, you just did like a really big mistake. So you always have to be a little bit careful. It is possible to be completely free to play on Skyforge. It's gonna take a little bit though. Oops. Thank you. I have been called weird for showing up things before. Uh, we all have been called weird. I've been called weird ever since I was little. How little I was. Actually, no, not so little. But I was kind of like between my brother, my cousin, and me. I was like the odd one out, and I used to like be very quiet, and people were poking at me for being quiet and being more like a tomboy when I was a kid. So I was kind of like already used to being called weird. And honestly, at some point, I just embraced being weird. So it feels good to being weird because usually being weird means you're being unique, and being unique just means you're going to be able to stand out before beyond everyone else. So I wish I could buy Cognition Farm. Oh, a lot of people would probably say the same, but honestly, it's just to keep you playing the game much more. Thank you for answering my question. Thanks for receiving me in your life. Absolutely. I receive everyone my life like the same. Also, sorry if my nose is not behaving. Eh. Okay. Let me put myself in a place where I don't hear those NPCs. I always like to receive people with politeness. I swear to God, I took the goddamn aspirin. My nose does not like to behave. I'm not exhausted. My nose is not behaving. It's just I had like it's just like I had a situation like at the beginning of January that I had viral rhinitis, and it was pretty bad. And I had to take certain things, and for like a couple of days it was good, but then it came back, and then I was like I was not sure what to do, and then apparently taking aspirin at night kind of works. So it kind of softens up the situation, but when I talk too much, my nose starts to bubble. That's the thing. So every time I have to like blow my nose to be able to plug out my nose. Is it bad to play kinetic? No, it's not bad to play any class. Actually, there is one class I would say that's probably really awful to play, which is Bounty Hunter, which is actually the newest class. If you're playing any other class other than Bounty Hunter, I would say, sure, go ahead, no problem. Kinetic used to be one of the best DPS classes out there. Used to, until it was awfully nerfed. I mean, being a person that likes and collects things like balloons and beach balls and stuff, a lot of people look at me odd. I think it's because I believe, wasn't there like some random guy that had like a fetish for balloons and he would try to like mate with them? I think that people were like, if they thought you were into balloons, they maybe were thinking about that guy. But that was like maybe my my connection to that. But I also like certain things. I also love to eat. Believe it or not, I love to eat sweet things. And if I had enough money to buy plushies, I probably would, and play and probably get a lot of games as well. But I also have something with massaging. I guess I do have a weird thing. I also loved to swim as a kid, so we also have kind of our own few weird quirks with ourselves. So I'll talk a little bit and rest a little. I've been resting. That's not the problem. It's just my nose. It's just I love to talk. Just my nose does not want me to. I just need to blow off sometimes. Monk is your favorite. Monk used to be was my first class that I got. It is a little bit complicated, but once you get that one weapon, you're good to go. Not good sweets day, especially if you're sick. Well, the thing is, I just cannot really live without chocolate, man. You don't know how it feels. I really love my chocolate. I just can't. I like to collect ones who have like unique logos or colors and stuff like that. So like some cool store logos and stuff. Oh, that's quite a unique thing. That's more unique than I thought. You might be able to have like collectibles of balloons much higher than people who collect like things with Hello Kitties and stuff. That might be amazing. Eh. Had one year with main damage. You're saying something like, let's see, monk. I have currently one with damage bonus. Oh, wait, what? Huh? Okay, I just now realized something. My right does not have a main stat. For the longest time, I did not realize that. How does that... Yeah, I bought it, yes, but shouldn't also come with a main stat? It was probably because I bought it as soon as it was released, maybe. Okay, I gotta go. I need some sleep because I gotta work and have fun. Hopefully get some more people watching. Ah, you guys are so nice. I hope you sleep well there. And hopefully you can come back around as well. I'll stream back again on Friday. But if you always want to just come around for SKYFORGE, it's always gonna be on Monday. So hopefully sleep well and come back anyway, anytime soon. Fuse capsule gets that. Oh. The thing is, I don't think I have any capsule currently. I will get a capsule eventually. Eventually. Nose. Eventually. But, the thing is I'm still like a couple points away. I mean, I have to be sweet. I eat a lot of chocolate. So chocolate just gets into my blood and then it gets in my brain. Of course I get too sweet. I opened 40k main damage. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot. Wait, what do you mean about that? Like, you got 4 and got all of them to main damage, or you opened 4 and then the last one was main damage? If it was the latter one, I feel so sorry for you. Yeah, I'm basically made of sweet in my blood. Blood is basically just dripping off of chocolate. So if anytime I just get like blood analysis, I'm not surprised when the when whoever is taking my blood is slightly more chocolatey. Oh, the last one was main damage. I'm so sorry for you. Okay, let's start off on the current offer today. I wonder if the offer today on you is different on the NA. I think it is. And funny enough, as I'm Grove Walker, there's a Grove Walker weapon. And actually, not all weapons here are bad. Not all weapons here are bad, which is a good thing. Nose. Jesus, I really have to blow at some point. Okay, so first and foremost, we have one popular weapon for Grove Walker, which makes the Grove Walker much more tanky, especially if we're going as the monster form. Because the Shield of Thorns is like the one from the Grove Walker. It lets you reflect much more damage. And also says here it increases damage dealt by living missile 3 times. Hitting enemies with living missile and melee attacks reduces the remaining cooldown of Shield of Thorns. Basically, if you just use the one, it'll be able to reflect much more. So if you want to be more on the Grove Walker stance much more often, this is basically a good weapon for you. A lot of people love this weapon. I see other people may use Malicillium. And honestly, that's okay. I was not really into Malicillium for a long time. But I still use Sigil. A lot of people use Sigil as well if you want more of a tanky side. and that's okay. If it were more for a DPS Grove Walker, I personally am really unlucky to not have the weapon. But Grove Walker has a very special weapon that you can only get it through the Grove Walker pack. That weapon that comes with that Grove Walker pack is the actual weapon that does really well with damage with Grove Walker class. The thing is, the way you have to actually do damage, it's a little bit weird because it really depends on the flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I got it like $35. Oh shit, that's a lot. And I try not to buy packs, but I only buy packs that are really worth it. Yeah, this is probably one of the games I've wasted much money on. A lot of money on. Now, Frost here, I'm not really a big fan of Frost. A lot of people like it, but I prefer more of Althea. Althea is the one that lets you use the whiteout for much longer, while this one substitutes certain abilities to instead of using the 3 that only uses like a very small con range ability to freeze the enemies close to you. This one will just send like a wave of a wave and ability that will freeze any enemy within that wave. And honestly, that may be really good. It does a certain amount of damage apparently, and it lets the enemy that was hit by that acid wave to take more damage from the Chiromancer as well. Honestly, that may be good if you're dealing with maybe a lot of enemies within a wave. But honestly, since the AoE thing, it's something I kind of appreciate much more. I kind of prefer Althea instead. I need to blow my nose. My nose is being really annoying. My bad. I don't get you guys. Why you guys always call me cute and stuff like that? Do I even deserve to be called cute? Am I that cute? Am I that cute? That's not gonna show up on the on the on the YouTube side. It's gonna look weird for some of y'all. I'm so sorry. So you have raid today. Well, the raids are already happening, or at least the daily raids are happening. But the night raids will eventually happen in about in about 3 hours and 2 minutes. Yeah. Oh. But this weapon is something you can get, yes. But I much prefer Althea just for the AoE thing. It's 2 a.m. here. Oh Jesus. Oh God, it's way too late for you. For me, it's almost 11 p.m. Okay, so Silver here is a weapon that I use a lot lately because of what happened to Lucis. For those who do know, Lucis was once one of the best weapons for Firestarter because of how ridiculously big PP damage was. Because, I'm sorry if I'm using PP jokes here, but it was ridiculous at a certain point. If you don't remember, if you haven't never been to SKYFORGE before, there was a time where Lucis reigned. And basically, what happened is that basically Lucis could create megaspheres of fireballs, and you could just do them whenever you're running, whenever you're out of combat. It was crazy. But then they decided to nerf all that. You could never make them while you were running. You had to like stand still to make the fireballs, and you can never proc them out of combat. So it made them kind of awful for Firestarter, because Firestarter needs to be like a very mobile class to make it kind of work because of the mana bar. The mana bar is kind of acts like an energy bar. The more that you move, the better. If you stand still, you're kind of gonna start losing that mana bar pretty quickly. So you kind of have to be moving, and if you're gonna do that mega sphere while staying still, you're gonna lose that mana bar pretty quickly. So it's kind of like a counterintuitive thing. So I kind of don't like going with Lucis because of that. since fire starting need to keep moving, need to dash to be able to keep that mana, stuff like that. So far, I thought it was probably the best currently because it's not that hard to use anyway. Just use Burning Ground, which is a 2, and then the Fire Breath, right click. And if you want to be more up close, you can just use these things. If you don't, you just use the Burning Ground and just throw some fireballs. It works either way. If not, you can also use another weapon, which also kind of works, is Abyss. But the thing is, currently my Abyss is very low generation. And generation here is important because the higher the generation, the more damage the weapon does. So if you have real low generation, you might as well just not ever use the weapon. So which weapon would you buy if you had the chance to buy them? My opinion here will probably be for Sigil, but you can also kind of live without it. It's not like, I don't think any of these specific weapons are like really important. Sigil is like a really okay weapon to go around with, especially if you want to do more tankish, be more tankish. And it's really important to have more players to do tank because a lot of people are more focused for DPS. And honestly, I cannot really judge. I'm more of a player that does a little bit of everything, and I feel comfortable with that. A lot of people prefer to do more support, or more DPS, or more tank. There's a higher percentage of players that prefer to do DPS, and that sometimes may concern me a little bit because of the unbalance. But aside from that, it's okay to buy certain weapons and still be able to use them whatever you need. And Sigil is a weapon that is mostly only for tanks. But you can still, if you feel like you still can do a little bit of DPS with it, sure, you can still get it. Second, would have been Sulfur for me, but again, the whole thing about 5-stars, they don't really need a weapon for 5-star to do good. So honestly, between Frost and Sulfur, you actually don't need either. But if you feel like you really desired a weapon for one of the classes, maybe you could have gone for Frost instead. But I'm more of an outsider person myself. People may still like Frost, but it's really up to you. But of course, Argents are not really easy to get, and 12k Argents are quite a thing to get. So honestly, it really is up to you. But honestly, I probably wouldn't buy either of them, aside from maybe Sigil today. Honestly, by tomorrow, things will change, and hopefully, probably will be much better. Let's see about the challenge today. What things do we have? Oh, it's not that hard today. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting, interesting. Also, speaking of challenges, we also have this night event. I just got something. It was just that. Okay. Okay, so we got a new night event. And night events are kind of like an extra event that you just kind of do it passively. They can get extra stuff for. I'm kind of like really lazy with this, so I don't bet much of my stuff with it. You can only go so far with only credits. A lot of people eventually just have to try and get certain things with Argents. Usually the very first things here are usually the same for everything, but we have here an engraved bracelet, which is an artifact that gives you 9 agility to your whatever adept you put it on, and plus 3 main damage to you. And honestly, whatever relic that gives main damage, honestly, I think that's really good. But I already have a lot of relics that give main damage. Of course, not only you have to focus about the stat itself, but as well as the superiority. The higher superiority, the better it is, because it's also going to affect your rank. This one, I think, is just an accessory. It's kind of like something like they have here. This is just going to be another one. Bird's Dagger, superiority also kind of high. This one also gives critical damage. I think the relics here are really good, I would say. But this one gives agility, this one gives perception. I'll probably will come for this one because perception is actually a really good stat for your adepts. And this is just a costume. I don't know why they think putting the costumes at the highest point here is a good idea, honestly. Just putting it here. And the more you have intelligent data, and intelligent data you can get it from doing this certain directives here, and you can multiply the drops of the intelligent data by buying the intelligent data extractors. And if you get a certain amount, you're going to be able to duplicate the amount. For example, let's say that you want to do a group and you want to max out the multiplier of the intelligent data for such group directive. I believe that you can get up to 10 times for each of directives. But for example, if you want for squad, it gives you 15. If you try to max it out, if you try to multiply, you can get it to 150. To group, it's a 30, you can get it to 300. So how many can you multiply should you get if you want to get that multiplier kind of like really close to not waste that many credits? You kind of need like 12 of them. You can see that the multiplier, at least for 300 here, if you want for the group, it's 12. For the 150, it's 6. So if you just want to do for at least one of the group, and you want to do at least good enough that it'll give you a lot, this is the amount you need. It feels like it's not a lot, but it costs a lot of credits. So you have to be quite wise about this. So sorry if I'm sneezing, if I feel like I'm blowing at my microphone. I really hope it doesn't feel like I'm doing that. I hope my microphone is not picking that up. Because if it is, I bet a lot of you are feeling really annoyed about it. Okay, but today is actually pretty nice. The writers are pretty nice, I'm gonna admit. Because we have the challenge to do. So last time we had our challenge, we had Paladin, and before that we have Grove Walker. Both 10 classes. Listening to Goddess Mercy talk about SKYFORGE is like ASMR. I'm just relaxing gaming, listening to her. I find it so odd that people find it so relaxing whenever I talk about SKYFORGE. And honestly, I appreciate you guys giving off that type of context, even though some people may find ASMR to be kind of odd. But some certain ASMRs are supposed to be relaxing. But I try to make SKYFORGE streams as much informative as possible. I always try to help out people whenever they are here and they ask about anything. And I think unintentionally, I make it really, really interesting. Because the only one I saw you do SKYFORGE streams. I'm not the only one though. But I think I'm the only one that is really consistent with it. Because before I started the stream, there's like, I saw 2 streamers actually streaming SKYFORGE on Twitch. There was like one German and another one that I think I streamed SKYFORGE before. I think he was on the PlayStation side though. But they're not the type of people that stream quite often though. And I think they're just there like they're starting off in the game. They don't know too much. Well, all videos of YouTube player, old or new player. Eh. Well, my videos on YouTube are mostly just about the raids. Just having a cute tone in your voice, and we are excited to share about it and stuff. It is fun to listen to. Plus, they're pretty in depth, so it is neat. What do you mean about that? I don't deserve these types of compliments. Ow. 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 Oh my god. Here I am suffering with my nose, trying to blow me off. I don't want that to be taken out of context. You guys are just being so goddamn cute. No. I shouldn't deserve this as a comment. No, my character's even like, yeah, because of this. Oh my god. Yeah. That's the compliments I will get the bond camera out. Oh no. Not the bond camera. I gave you way too much power. Uh, it's funny because you wouldn't be the first person to compliment about my voice. It's weird. And I thought to myself, I heard myself, and I cringe at my voice. And there's you guys who say that my voice is cute. And I'm like, eh? How? How is that possible? I tried to make like really like cute but annoying voices like, I know, I can do stuff like that and it can be kind of annoying like that Eastern voice I tend to do sometimes. But yeah. But I feel really have to be grateful about your compliments. And I just can't understand. Like, oh, it just throws me off, really. It just throws me off because I just never expect my voice to be something that people feel so chill about. And I actually asked my dad once about my voice, and my dad said my voice is very feminine. He did say my voice was very feminine. I was like, I did ask my dad, I was like, Dad, is my voice very calming or very boring? It did say, no, your voice is very feminine. That's all I can say. But aside from that, I was very confused, you know? Like, very feminine? I was very confused about that. Also, welcome, Alonso. That's a lot of red. Certainly angry. A lot of people cringe at their own voice, but someone, well, here's this, it can be cute and in your eye, well, I suppose the ear of the beholder. Uh, I try to make the projection of my voice really clear and stuff. But then again, something happens, or either my speech kind of tangles out, or my nose tends to like kind of get blocky, kind of like that. But aside from that, I still love to talk about. Be able when people talk to me, and I'm able to talk back. I really love to be able to talk to people, and I think that's one of the reasons I even started to stream. Not only because I wanted to be able to spread information about Skyfringe to be able to help out people, but because I really wanted to chat. Mostly, I just really wanted to chat, and I was kind of worried at some point that my voice was really too calm that would put people to sleep. Because actually, in the first months of streaming, people would actually fall asleep to my streams. And I kind of felt a little bit like, is that a good thing? But eventually, I just got over it. Yeah. Aside from that, let's pull up the wheel from both sides. Let me see if on the vertical side is looking good. Yep. And now we cannot get either Paladin nor Grove Walker. We cannot get either of those. Hopefully, it's something. Actually, with the directives that I have, I don't think I need to worry about anything. So, roll the wheel. I hope it's not going to be anything too bad. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? No. I'm never gonna get out of the tank stuff. Are you kidding me? I'm both I'm both laughing and sad at the same time. I cannot decide. I just can't decide. Like, it landed on night. I just can't. It was night not long ago. Jesus Christ. It was night not long ago. Why? Why is this goddamn wheel loves yellow so much? Why? I mean, I don't hate yellow, but can't you just give me something different? Oh boy. Well, all the yellows, so you can start putting up houses and hotels on those spaces like it's Monopoly. I get it. Because you like to play in tank. I play a little bit of everything, not only tank, but I can see where you're going for it with that. You play Nightmare 2 with Night Solo? No. I don't play Nightmares, at least I don't usually do that on the streams. But depending on the nightmare, if it's a lone nightmare, I guess that might be possible. But usually when I go Nightmares, I prefer to go Archer if I'm the DPS. Don't ask why. Actually, yes, ask why. I hope you know why. Oh, God. We're never gonna leave about this tank stuff. I can't believe between the Paladin and the Grover, it couldn't be neither of them. It had to be Knight. It's a freaking shame. Oh my God. Just saving up here the document. I have 2 main damage? Really? Let me just remove the wheel here. Wheel here and wheel here. There we go. I don't know about my Knight stuff. I'm gonna have to go with Knight DPS, obviously. Funny. Is my Knight any main DPS? Protection against elite, general defense, and no. No. None of them are main DPS. And they're also pretty awful when it comes to damage anyway. Well, with this one, I'm gonna have to go with full DPS set with overload. That way, if I cannot beat them all, at least the overload will. Oh, with Archer. Archer, I tend to use this one weapon, its companion damage bonus, but Aviar is so good for nightmares, especially paired with the blueprint about reducing the cooldown of ultimates, plus this lovely symbol. It's just a great pairing to be able to complete nightmares pretty quickly. I'm using currently this one just because of distortions and because of the Archer node. Also because critical damage bonus. Much better. Okay, I guess Night has to be. It wasn't that long that I had Night on my goddamn wheel. Wasn't it like maybe 3 or 4 streams ago? 3-4 SKYFORGE streams ago that I have Night? Apparently. Yeah, number 10 groups only super with Maka and Haritas. Yeah, it kind of has to be. And the tank has to be really tanky. You have to protect the tank with Maka like a lot of times. Okay. Oh god. It's my right nostril. It's my right nostril. I'll tell you. It's my right nostril that does not want me to talk. It just wants to drop me dead. Well, eventually it will just be better. I wonder. I basically did the same thing yesterday, and I don't know why my nose suddenly just is not wanting to work today, and yesterday was kind of like completely okay. I usually hate the squad dungeon. Oh, I also forgot to do one thing. There we go. It's just so it doesn't feel all too overloaded for the stream. I only put it at maximum for the videos. Even though it was kind of working fine with currently. The differences are not gonna be all that big. Maybe like color-wise, it may feel like that, or shadows. Okay, it's already 11:20 for me. I think I still have time to do pretty much anything. I hope my nose cooperates whenever I need to talk about A3 and A4 if I even have the chance to do that. Because I'm going to be talking a lot about them, especially A4. A4 is definitely going to have to be talked about a lot. Okay. Hey. Also, just trying to remember, this is like my 6th stream on YouTube, right? 6th stream. I finally got the thing down. Even though one thing that I find kind of annoying is whenever I start OBS, I always get that one notification that says that there's like no output for the vertical setup, even though there is. So aside from that, and I always give me like a little bit of anxiety, feels like everything has been doing pretty well. Oh, no squishies? No squishies? Aw, damn it. Let me first do this first, then I'll see what is happening. Because I swear to God, if it disconnected, I'm gonna be mad. Because it has happened before. Even though I'm pretty sure I did set it up in the beginning. Okay, there we go. No, I didn't forget to log it in. I remembered to log it in. But sometimes it disconnects. Especially after a while, so maybe it disconnected. Or maybe the code is not exactly correct. Because I'm gonna have to explain what it happens here. Because, no, it is connected. Weirdly enough. Okay, so let me see if I can get it to work. So maybe the code is not correct. So let me check. Okay. Because the thing is, unlike the Twitch thing, which you actually have to log in through your account on Twitch, at least on Vinian, because the character that I'm using is on an application called Vinian. On YouTube, weirdly enough, you have to put the live video's ID. You cannot really put your account, you have to put the ID of the live video. So you have to put that little code that you see on like the link up top. You have to put like after the equal sign, I believe. So I believe that's maybe the thing. Let me just plug in, connect. Hopefully it's working this time. I did log in with the current one, and I'll actually test it out for you. Oh, I can hear myself. Just that's so weird. Ugh. I'll bonk myself. Should I bonk myself or should I hydrate myself? I saw your video on YouTube. I thought you were on EU server when I saw you with your OS Pantheon. OS also exists on EU, in case you don't know. It does exist on EU as well. It initially started on NA, but there's also now like it's not like the same people. There is some people who passed on from NA to EU though, or some people who do both. That have time and can do also EU, and there are people also who are only EU exclusives from the US. I'll try to bonk myself. Let's see. Let's see if we bonk. There we go. It bonked. Okay, it's working. It's working. Okay, there we go. It's working now. There we go. Ah, God, no! I don't want to get sick. Yeah, man, I took the goddamn thing. I don't know what else my goddamn I don't know what else my goddamn body wants. Oh, I never will be the Scuff Goddess. Amelie will always be the Scuff Queen. If I become the Scuff Goddess, I will have competition. Oh, maybe I'll have to do that. Think something warm. Maybe I'll have to do tea later. I wonder if it is tea that my body needs. Even though I really don't want to drink that tea. Even though it's strawberry tea, I really, really miss that peach in the mango tea. Too bad that once my dad bought that tea, there was like no peach and mango tea, so he had to buy strawberry instead. Yeah. I currently cannot do anything. Because there's a lot I have to do still. And honestly, I just feel kind of lazy. And I just have this hope that eventually it'll just get better. And I didn't get sent an hydrate redeem yet, so maybe I'm also missing a little bit of water in my body. Also because Ken is still not here, probably she's still in raids. Maybe that's why. And I bet as soon as I say this, she'll just throw me the hydrate redeem. I bet. If it's not gonna be her, it's probably gonna be Mitsuru. Okay, everything so far pretty good. This is squad, so not too harsh. I probably will do something different from the same time. Basically on the invasion directive, since it's like one of the quickest ones you can do, the sudden attack, I will do it with non-god. I usually don't do it. I don't do it like non-god. I tend to do it with god just to hurry it out. But there's a challenge to do certain evasion directives non-god, and just to kind of hurry it out, I might as well just do it non-god. And I have a lot of more directives to do still. Hey, you. Yeah, pouch. Ouch. It's kind of incredible how much power this goddamn divide weapon has. Okay. Most of the time here, what it's been doing is just the Cyrus blades and the overload module. Just that. Competition with Monarch for more stuff. Sounds like a fun stream. Oh, I don't want to be able to go on her level. No freaking way. I don't think I'll be able to match her stuff. No. I might be a goddess, but trying to compete against a Scuff Queen, that's one thing. I don't think I'll ever match her freak. That was... Never mind. Never mind what I said. Match her Scuff. That's what I meant. I said Master Freak because of a song that I keep listening sometimes. And I'm also pretty old, so that's why I remember that song. Sai would like to try to meditate to repair that. Oh my god. My boyfriend would be like Sai though, because I sometimes feel like I don't understand anything, even though my parents think I'm like the repair woman of the house. And then he's like my boyfriend's kind of like the one who understands actually much better stuff about that. And I think I could call, I think I sometimes just say and go around and say like he's kind of like the Sai tech support. But he is a programmer, so he definitely knows more stuff than me about that. But luckily, when it comes to understanding some stuff, luckily, unlike her, I don't use Microsoft Edge. I feel like I'm just toying with her at this point, and I kind of feel bad. I really don't want to toy her for using Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge, ugh. I mean, I use Firefox. I don't know. I see a lot of people being like, really? You use Firefox? And for the longest time I used the normal Google Chrome, but people were saying that uses a lot of your RAM and makes your computer really slow. And I was like, might as well just go for Firefox then. There you go, we got the final boss. The boss was kind of like a little bit stuck there. Easy peasy. At this point it just feels like I'm not even playing with Knight, I'm just playing with Cyrus Blades. There we go. What operation am I today? Oh, I'm the last one, so I should be fine. Okay, now we have Lunar Swamps. Lunar Swamps, the only problem might be the Pegasus, but aside from that, it should not be a problem. I bounced between Google Chrome and Firefox. How can you do that? Pure honesty, how can you bounce between one or the other?
They must be eliminated immediately.
How can you just like not be able to stick with one? Because I would not be able to stick around for way too long for at least. I mean, I always need to stick around with one because, I don't know, I'll probably feel a little bit too overwhelmed. Even though I'm the type of person that has way too many of those windows open so many times. Okay. By the power of America.
Templars destroyed a strategic bridge. As long as they roam the swamps, our mechanics cannot start the repair work.
Hey. I'm trying to also give my voice a little bit of a break so my nose can breathe. Yep. Oh, okay, I just aggroed the boss. Fuck's sake.
My scanners detect large number of
I have both on my system, and for some things I find one easier, for other things I find the other easier. I wonder what that be. I think maybe YouTube might be more interesting than Google because of the, I don't know. Not Google. Yeah, Google Chrome. Yeah, I meant that. I think maybe, I don't know which one has that thing to see other stuff before you actually click on the video. I think Firefox already does that. And, I think Google Chrome has certain things that make it slightly more interesting. Oh, I see you. I see you. Did I kill you before you actually come here? I wonder if I can do that. Oh my god, I can. Yo, I almost could. I almost could. Oh, I almost could. Oh, I thought that thing was supposed to be immune for the whole battle, at least for the whole first battle. Weird, because usually in the first battle when you're just facing the soldier, that thing should be hidden, but should not be targetable. For some reason it was targetable, and it wasn't immune. So I could have taken that down if I wanted to, before I could even get to the middle. That's okay, I can talk myself. Oh, come on. Don't make me feel bad. I talk a lot as well. I especially talk a lot more at night for some odd reason. But, I really love talking to all of you. Okay, remember, Mercy, don't go God on this. You have a challenge to do. Thank you, brother. I hope I'm not disappointing any of you. No! Fuck's sake!
Emergency evacuation.
I told myself to not go God, and the fucking Prince of Habit just kicked in. Of course, it had to kick in. See, I say that I don't. You guys are saying that I don't disappoint you, and look what I just did. Oh, it was so to be expected. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I was giving you a cute voice a break. Ah, god damn it! Stop calling me cute. No, this is funny, cool. Ah. Okay. No God. No God. No God. No God. Just keep your hands out of the goddamn keyboard for now, Mercy. Just use the WC, the buttons for abilities. Don't use the Alt and goddamn C. Okay. Just go slowly, like this. It feels awkward. You can do it.
Emergency evacuation of civilians is in progress.
Okay, there we go. Everything's fine, so good.
You need to clear a spot.
This usually tends to be a little bit laggy. The game is already laggy as it is. Oh, you're trying to hurt me there, sir. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Oh, my dad might have turned on the fridge by now. I'm not sure. Oh, there's a kraken over there. Actually, no, that's not a kraken. That was just a tree. I thought I got confused a kraken over a tree. Eek. There's a lot of lag in this one sudden attack. Jesus Christ. Do you know those one mages on those Sisson mages of, I think they're called Sisson mages, I'm not sure. Those water mages from Genshin Impact that a lot of people hate because they just get bubbled all the time. Yeah, that's what naiads are. Pretty much.
The Templars will begin evacuation, and you need to get to the center and eliminate the commander of this land.
I think I will do the side quest. Just destroy the bombs. I'll be the bomb diffuser. Or might as well just be the bomb destroyer.
I advise you to defuse it.
Bomb destroyer! I feel so sorry for my mom. I hope she's still not awake. Okay. There's another one on the other side. Sneaky Snook. I must go to you. I find it really funny that you can do DPS on almost any class that you want, so long as the class is kind of viable. Oh no! I spotted a bot! Seriously, why do I always get bots on goddamn Twitch? I have not seen a bot on YouTube yet. Seriously, I find it so weird that I only find bots on Twitch. Time to ban it. And the name of them are awfully weird. I could tell that they were AI managed or something. There we go. Okay, now we can finally get to the middle boss. Yoing!
The enemy commander calls his soldiers.
Let's see if I can kill it right off the bat.
There are a lot of them left. It's a bad day to be you.
Of course. Oh, no, Mitsuri, don't give yourself away. In the name of the goddamn bot, Fabulous Forklift. What kind of name is that? I believe the one on the previous stream was even worse. And I still got this one as well. Easy. Now we have Operation Medea. This is gonna be an interesting one because it's not hard nor easy. It's like the one in between. And I don't know if people are needing it. I think people need flagship more than this. And to prove my worth in doing this, I will do it solo and leave out people at the end. I probably should have been doing this all the time. And I know people are gonna say I don't need to prove my worth. But, honestly, some people here on SKYFORGE can be a little bit demanding. And then you're gonna see the difference in damage requirement for this. Because, obviously, this is like supposed to be a 10-man, and I'm doing this solo. Boing! The good thing about Night is that you can pull enemies together. It feels really good to do that because sometimes the problem is that you cannot really damage enemies when they're all separated. So with Night you can just pull them all in and you just can do like damage all in one place. Wait. Okay, someone's doing no ults, not a WM. Okay. I see them. I'm just waiting for the other ones to come around. Okay. Anyone that is like have more bars than one cannot be pulled, I see. Boink. Boink. There we go.
You have noticed that the local mechanoids attacked in a different way. The scissor up ahead is probably not that simple either. A result of evolution?
I get it, GLaDOS 2.0. I get it. I almost killed you. Only took half of your health bar, though. Okay, now I should be dead.
There are several
There you go.
sections up ahead. Energy modules.
It feels a little bit of a steal using Cyrus Blades.
I guess you could
Especially
call it a
upgraded
botanical
Cyrus
garden
Blades.
now.
It's something that I don't tell people a lot, but probably should be telling people more about it. Having the upgrade Cyrus Blades, it's a freaking steal. If you have a chance to proc that weapon a lot, you're gonna be flying through a lot of the things. Especially if you're dealing with a class that does not do a lot of damage. Whee! God damn it. Not the lag. It's not really called lag, it's more like a rollback. Yeah. Rollbacks can also happen on Skyforge because, I don't know, gravity. I have everything maxed. What do you mean? Like the other gods? I do. If you're talking about the Hall trophies, no. And honestly, I don't feel like I would even. All the legendary weapons? No. But if you're talking also about levels, I also no, not even the Atlas is fully done either because I'm also kind of a slacker when it comes to that. Yank. Yank.
Gravitational force will help you jump down. Perhaps there are no sharp stakes or anything dangerous down there.
Overload module just does everything here. It's amazing. These overload module and the Cyrus plates. Combination of the cost. Okay. How do you have everything maxed? We're gonna have to check on that. Because if you don't have everything maxed, it should not be another god. Because if you don't have, and I know I'm joking, if you don't have the Temple of These, at least these 3 max, it should not be another god. I know I'm joking. You must have them. If you don't have the Hall of Travels fully done, I can completely understand. You don't have to have a fully maxed all of the travels to be able to be another god, but it really helps. It really helps. So you can be more independent. Okay. Boink. Boink. I don't know why I lanced up that spear. It would be worth nothing. Just to taunt the enemy. Come on, practice on the Cyrus blade. I just have to get ready that one. Okay, he's gonna separate in a few seconds. Come on, separate already. There we go, it's separating. Whee! Okay, back in, and there we go.
Use the transport system. Perhaps
There we
it's
go.
still functioning. If not, you'll be blown apart. A minor annoyance.
I get it. Just need to finish the only 3 remaining aspects and I have everything maxed. Those would be, and I assume, Tenacity, Magic, and Vengeance. And by order, you will have to get Mercy, Rage, Vengeance, Tenacity, and Magic. If you don't do this order, I'm a little bit disappointed at you. The reason why I'm putting Vengeance at 3rd is because of distortions. It's really, really good for distortions. Once I'm done with this one, I can go more in details about it. Fuck, I hate that I cannot do this when I'm messing up on some dashes. Oh, you have Mercy and Magic? Oh, you made a huge mistake by starting on Magic. Oh no. You should not do Magic early. Because Magic is actually kind of useless. Like, you might as well just continue with it, yes, but it's not something you should have prioritized. If I were you, I probably would continue with Rage. But since you're kind of like maybe like you already have Magic already done. Okay, you're already halfway Tenacity. You only have 1 note of Rage. Maybe that's why your DPS may not be so good. Because you're really behind on Rage when it was supposed to be your 2nd Elder God done. Rage was supposed to be your 2nd Elder God done because it's really heavily focused on DPS. Well, Magic is only really good for like ranged DPS. It's only like gonna be for very few things, more like about control. It's only gonna give you like a slot, an extra slot. While for Rage, it's gonna be quite good for you to use Elder God in so many things, or be able to use God in many other places as well. If I did mistaken, my damage 18 with relics. Ugh. I mean, the relics can usually be fixed. You just try to do a treasure hunt whenever you have the chance, and you'll be able to get some relics. The thing, obviously, if you're kind of like me, you have like the luck, the really crappy luck. I don't have the luck of the gods when it comes to relics. Really, I don't. If you can easily get relics from treasure hunts, you should be able to fix that issue. Okay, my nose is starting to feel a little bit better. Yeah, it's starting to feel a little bit better.
They flourish away from the local lakes. There could be water in the data center as well.
There we go. Oh no, I hate having to be stuck in vines. You're still alive, Mitsuru? Hope you didn't fall asleep with my voice. Apparently it's too soothing. Absolutely, throw all the goddamn questions away. Let me see if I still have the brains to be still considered a good streamer to help out with questions and stuff. And honestly, sometimes I wonder if I'm actually the right person to be able to answer people's questions about the game. But since I don't see anyone being able to do that, at least like when it comes to like front and front, I might as well just like be the only person that does it.
Perhaps thanks to you, it will become
When it comes to like being able to help out people, usually documents are the thing that are the way. My main damage, probably using Knight is not the best thing. So I'll eventually go for something else entirely. Actually, let me step back. Well, shit, I cannot step back anymore. Okay. At least I didn't aggro yet. Invite, OM +9. Last boss. Inviting anyone from my pantheon. I also have to invite from Alienet. There we go. Oh, someone is in an adventure. Come on. I'll eventually check the main damage, but I think seeing it through night is not the ideal. So once I swap out of any other class out of night, then I'll be able to check on that. I might not have the best main damage though, because I usually don't focus a lot on main damage. Because I try to be more of an overall player. I try to do a little bit of everything. So I try to be tank, I try to be support, I try to be damage. And of course I cannot really do everything perfectly. So someone entered. I'll give it a... Yeah, I'll just do it again. +8, last boss. 1 minute. I just don't want to stay here too long. Also, I hope nobody in this on the game is gonna ask, why the fuck am I doing this with night? If only people knew watching my streams the sacrifices I go through. Just for pure entertainment. Okay, we still have that minute. Giving people a little bit of time to hop in. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. Ah, it feels good to have a breathable nose. Now my throat is starting to attack me. I think it was because of the coughing. It was a little bit too aggressive. Ah, everyone's saying thank you to me. Ah. Okay. Okay, I'm about to close. Just letting people know that I'm about to do that. Reason I don't know why Alienet just doesn't like to show up. But who made this rule that you should play with random classes? Myself. I think to make a little bit more, make the stream a little bit more enticing, to make it a little bit more interesting, and to fill it in, I decided to add up a challenge to whatever that I would do the directives. Since I kind of like skip the directives sometimes, I kind of feel a little bit lazy. I would do the directives that I can do with a random class, and I can only do that. The only time that I don't do that is on the first week of the invasion because of how low my my CS is. So so it is kind of like a little bit tougher to do because of how low our CS is, and then our damage is not going to be so good. Whee! The Nightmare teaches new stuff. I can teach you something because apparently a new artifact was released that can be good for nightmares. So maybe I can teach you that. I actually never thought about that thing that got released, so maybe that can be quite helpful. I will try to do... I'm not gonna sell a whole nightmare, but I'm gonna teach us something. And the reason why I choose Archer as a class for nightmares. Even though currently a Paladin is also a really good viable option, but it's just because of the node. It's not gonna be a viable option for a long time. Also, Revenant can also work, but it's highly dependent on the idol, the Byron Samedi weapon. So it's also very dependent on the weapon, even though so is the Archer, I guess. I mean, Nightmare 4 would do Scott. I mean, so can I. But I can kind of like give you tips about how the weapon works and how you should do it to maybe cause a little bit more damage. I mean, I usually don't go too far. People also love to use the right weapon with Monk. Also, I'm letting this goddamn bastard heal. When I will ever be able to proc another Size Blades? Are people just gonna stand there? People just gonna stand there. Actually, someone is coming. People are coming. There we go. I'm not sure how much victory medals I have. I might have to sell some things to get some victory medals and maybe test out on the maybe test out on that artifact that there is. Okay. Apparently this bastard of a boss can heal. I forgot about that. So I need to be quick about it. And I'm just waiting for the goddamn weapon to proc. Okay, he's already at 20-something%. Just don't let it heal. Oh, it could be these little dryads that'll heal them, maybe. If I don't kill them fast enough, they might heal him. Okay, there we go. He's gonna be dead in the jiffy. There we go. Thank you all. For some reason, I can't use the thing. Just have to write it. There we go. Is the thing on? No, it's not. I had to click it off suddenly. Okay, there we go. And all the things are done, and the challenge is officially done. Now I can finally swap off classes. I will swap off to Archer. I'll need to rearrange Knight to go back to the state that it was. Just to make sure. Okay. And going to Archer now. Okay. Use this weapon. Use this symbol here. And currently my main damage is about only 83%. It's not all that big. And I'm not even sure if I have everything set up correctly as like the max stats. And I think yes. I think they are. Yeah, I think they are. Actually, no, there is one here that it's only like 3.0% on critical chance, but it's not related to the main damage. My critical chance is very low. The reason why is because of the existence of such thing called Heritas. So for now, I don't usually have to worry about Heritas. Am I using a companion build? No, I'm not. Because you can see that I'm using critical damage, stuff like that. If I have any companion stuff... Huh. Oh, it's because of the weapon. It's because of the weapon. The weapon has like 12% companion damage bonus. And I don't know what else would actually give in more companion damage bonus. Unless it would be from my adept. But I don't think that would be it either. Like, let me check on my adept. Oh, I can actually get this stuff. Okay, as you can see, I don't literally have anything related to anything. Look at that. Critical damage, main damage, and they're like really low gen stuff. Main damage, main critical damage as well. This one is just all stats, and this is main damage. This is also critical. This is also critical. And these ones are just repeated. So I don't have anything that is supposed to give me a lot of companion damage bonus. And that's actually one of the relics that I really need more of. Because actually here I have general defense, general defense, general defense, general defense. I have a lot for general defense and some for main bonus, but aside from that, nothing. I'm back. I was AFK, and while I was gone, your bot was threatening me to read rules or get muted. Darn bot, come here. You know, there's a lot of bots that show up on my Twitch specifically, and they don't read the rules, or people that don't read the rules and just try to promote stuff, you know? And I ended up adding that to both things. So it's not really targeted to you. Hopefully don't take it on the wrong way. Okay. Now, what should I do? I'll actually bring you the choice here. Should I actually test the thing on the nightmare, or should I just do treasure hunt first? I still apparently have a little bit of time. So you choose. Go for like a quick nightmare, maybe not go all the way, just test things out. Or maybe do a little bit of treasure hunt first. I actually need to check on my op as well. I still have time, yeah. Still have plenty of time. I also have to do the challenges. I still have to do the 15 invasion directives. I'm only halfway. And the one that I really need to do is do invasion cleanup without having to go God and certain them. And also having to do variety flagship necromancer. So go hunt your relics. Okay, I shall do that. Let me go on so first on veins. I usually alternate between veins and diaphragm archipelago. I am gonna bunk your bot. Don't look, guys. Mercy, I don't want you to see the thing. I won't. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. My bot is trying to do its work. It's being way too strict. My challenge is only 34 lullaby by points at the end. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's not really a lot. Okay. There's usually this little trick that people have been talking to me that apparently if you go Revenant with the Goliath, you have a higher chance to get relics with main damage bonus. And I have the upgraded treasure hunt because of how unlucky I am usually with relics. So hopefully this actually gives me a higher chance of getting a relic. I prefer to go on Veins. Because Veins is just a very familiar place for me. I actually did a map of where you should farm your adept or your followers on Veins. I made like even a path for you to follow. Let me see. It's a really old one, still people use it. Okay, it's kind of here. It's kind of like, okay, it's on a rock. There's only 2 though. Do I have to go already to die from a archipelago? 2 from the container, no relic. Gosh, okay. So I have to go to that from archipelago. Actually, no, this is the invasions. I need to go to die from archipelago. There we go. I use my Pantheon region to hunt relics. Your Pantheon region. Huh. Does that make a difference? Because I never thought about it. Because only your Pantheon's region is only going to make a difference on the Pantheon Wars. And since Pantheon Wars are like Much rarer than getting the jackpot. I don't see the importance of actually keeping that. But I guess some people just like to be loyal. Well, I get many there. Oh. I've always been like swapping between Veins and Diaphragm Archipelago. The reason why is because Veins I'm very familiar with. And Diaphragm Archipelago is just like a straight road. It's pretty easy. And also because I've heard someone also saying that Diaphragm Archipelago is kind of like a lucky spot as well. But the only one time that I actually got something out of Diaphragm Archipelago was that I accidentally went God and I got a relic right after I went God. It was kind of funny. I just misclicked and I got a relic right after. Okay. Nothing so far, and I think that makes 5, so that means I need another one from Veins. That one will be the 5th. And I 800 meters. I'll give it a shot and be around here. I have many of them 10 main damage. Jesus. That is a lot. Oh, you're here somewhere. There we go. 40 marks of sage. That's good. Nope. Okay, I need to go then to the other map. Let me check. There we go. I'm terrible at being able to check those things out. Okay, I'm back from bunking your bot. I put up a good fight, but I won. Good one. I think my bot still will be able to say some things, but I think he'll not threaten you for a while, so you should be safe. Okay, now the last one. It's showing another one, but that one actually it doesn't have anything. It's just how buggy the upgrade is. Because it will give you like another one, but that other one is actually not going to give you anything once you go pick it up. Usually have to be careful around this area. You can spawn a rat. Okay. Go around and around until I see a little bit of green. Okay, it's starting to get yellowish. Oh. Okay, you're kind of like here. Green. Are you like on where the eggs are? No. Oh my god, I'm terrible at this. There we go. Wait. Huh? Oh. Mitsuru, you added a little dot at the end. I think I see hey! Ah! Doze mesas da Risopa, meu Deus. Muito obrigado. Meu Deus, tem que cuidar com o teu dinheiro. Yeah, I just now noticed. I think that was the reason why it wasn't working back then. I think it may have been because of the little dot at the end. I now see it. There we go. And also the thing you just saw is my animation whenever someone subscribes on the Twitch side. I don't know if I'll be able to add up an animation on the YouTube side. I don't think there is a possibility. I don't know. I'll have to eventually find it out. Okay, I've done everything I could for this, but I didn't get anything. Yeah, I usually do. Just have some people being able to be here is already a big present enough. Am I being way too cheesy already? I think I am. Yeah, let me check my inventory. I think I'll soon be— oh, Jesus! Oh, good thing I actually checked. Oh, I'm so glad I checked before anything happened. Oh, people are gonna call me a hoarder. Oh, God. Let me just equip my mount first. Oh my god. I'm so glad I check my inventory before anything else. Okay, how's my... Oh, I need to sell some pure matter. Oh, I'm so glad I actually was able to check before anything. Okay. You're giving me a lot of pure matter. I appreciate it, but I don't need it. Okay, and now I need to open the purple boxes. Because the yellow ones are gonna be useful for when I need those other accessories that will be released. There we go. And it's not even full. Good. I know some people have little sound effects or voice lines when someone subscribes on YouTube. Kind of like what happened to me. Also saving the mythic ones for later. Kinda. The thing is, I'm probably saving way too many. I probably don't need to save this too many. Because literally the only things will be released will be the emerald and topaz. But at least the chances of me getting something, at least a specific emerald and topaz, are going to be quite big. So yeah. So now I need to do what Bringer requested me to do. Check on that archer stuff. Need to get on that exoskeleton, at least the one that I really want. This is a tank one. I need to get on my DPS range one. And let's hop on a squad net. Oh, it's throwing his camps today. Do I want to do high voltage? No. I kind of hate high voltage. And it's in constancy. Oh boy. I don't like it constancy. Not even one bit. Well, let's see if we can do it. Okay, so with this weapon that I have, you should always have this symbol equipped, no retreat. Plus, you should talk to Flavius and request this blueprint, the Time Reformer. You're gonna see the marvelous things that this weapon does. Get the Youthman ready, and now, let's go on the play. Okay. Okay, it's lagging a little bit, I don't know why. Hey there, buddy. Okay. Nope. This Ice Blade is still doing a little bit more damage. Okay. Usually with a tank it would have been so much better because Archer obviously needs a lot of distance. Oh yeah, the Warden. I forgot about that. I might as well just die. I forgot about the Warden. I don't usually use the Warden because I usually go with other people. I forgot about that. Come on in.
Steve,
no! Yeah. I see Ken is here. Let me hydrate then. Welcome, Kenna. I see the raids are done. Okay, I need to hop to get the Warden then. I've completely forgot about the Warden. There we go. Okay, up on the Warden here. Oop. Okay. Let's see how much damage this can do. So long as you keep the stack. Hey. Well, at least it's taunting it, which is good enough. I'm not sure if this is actually going faster than usual. Okay, the boss has a mechanic which will go to me eventually. Either it requires a lot of taunting. It does a lot of damage. You can see that. Nope. Okay, let's go on adventure.
I'm in the residential unit. There are monsters outside. Please help me.
Okay, got to see. Fuck. Okay, waiting and go. Oh, why are you always coming to me? What have I done to you? I'm just trying to kill you. That's it. Okay, so far so good. It's a sad thing that this little ward cannot go in front of me. Okay, waiting until there's a constancy thing. Okay, there we go. Waiting. Yeah, I really had to be patient with the constancy. You either have to guess, or you just have to be patient and check if it's gonna be like green in the beginning, if it's gonna be just a red one right off the bat. No, my X is actually not maxed. I'm actually gonna check on that. My Shelter of Faithful is maxed. My Railtrons are maxed. My Nihas with Shaz is maxed, but my Trackers of Sands is not. And if you're talking about the EXO upgrades, they're far from being fully done. I usually use a lot of my credits, so I don't want to get out there. Oh, god damn it. I'll eventually get to another drink of water. I see you have a lot of power today, Kenna. Warden. Anytime. Who the fuck is a warden? Okay, there you go. There's the warden. Okay. Get closer. You are the most terrible thing ever. Okay, there we go. Ancient Asia, high voltage. I don't remember that song. Where did that come from? Okay, I hope that goes quickly. Oof, that was close. Okay, drinking a little bit of water again. Oh. This just is great for my throat. Didn't taunt anyone. That. Okay, waiting for the constancy. And going... Go. Okay, actually it's taking much longer to get the ultimate ready. But are you checking how the damage of the archer is going? Do you think this is better than what you usually do? Or do you actually use this and I completely forgot about it? There you go. I probably should take that thing, but kinda late. There we go. Yeah, I think I can do more damage if I can get the cathedral stuff. I definitely can. But honestly, I'm a little bit lazy with cathedral anyway. I'm lazy with a lot of things of the game. But I kind of like going with the archer. I technically should use this more often if I kind of want to solo stuff. But the thing is, I probably don't trust the slow warden that much. And this little warden should probably be ahead of me most of the time, but it's not. So most of the times I would get the aggro instead. It's kind of like 30%. Or 40%. Yeah, I see that. But this is just more of a showcase to see how I usually do the nightmares. I don't tend to do them myself. I tend to do with a Hostluck usually. He goes Pally. I tend to go Lightbinder. But in any case, if I want to, I can go Archer myself. But this is how if you want to do more DPS, Archer is kind of like one of the things you can do, one of the classes you can choose. Another one would be Monk, if it is a really easy nightmare, because most of the times it's just gonna be using like left all the time, and you're just gonna be taking down the enemies pretty quickly. Other ones can use maybe Pally or Revenant, but those ones are usually gonna take a little bit more time. This was just more for showcase. I don't plan to actually finish this off today. Especially because I have so many other things to do. I also still have to do the flagship. I have to do the challenges as well, which I still have not done. And I think I'll do the... I don't have flagship on. Let me just change my abilities here. Have always Transcendence on. And I'll do the flagship one because I'm only missing out on Necromancer. Because I find Necromancer to be kind of boring sometimes. Especially when you're doing solo. Okay. The only thing that I'm missing out on the variety flagship is this one here. You cannot change your class during the adventure. I've done all of them except Necromancer, and I'm about to do this one at the very least today. I might not have the flagship as a directive, but it does not matter. I can simply just access it here. There we go. Your bot is telling me to so I don't know what wants me to take a break from maybe a streams. That seems counterproductive. Come here, bot. Didn't learn the first time. So I was aiming for your bot. How dare you? I mean, it is not counterproductive. It is supposed to help you. Because if you're not taking a break every once in a while, it's not gonna be good for you. You're not only gonna fall asleep or probably pass out during the middle of a stream. You're probably not gonna be alive to see the next stream. So I know that might be like really overreacting, but some people may see like a lot of streams every day and not pay attention to their own health. So it's a good reminder for people to understand that they're still human. They still have they still have a system that needs to be fed, so they still need to eat. Yeah, I gotta giggle out of cute goddess mission accomplished. I'm not that hard to be giggled upon. I'm easy to laugh. I laugh a lot. I'm a cheerful girl. Even though I'll admit, when it comes to like funny videos, I'm just like a stone face most of the times. But when it comes to like talking to people or people just being themselves, I kind of giggle a lot.
You are inside the incubator, and these red eggs look suspicious. I think you should destroy them, just in case.
I really hate having to do Necromancer in this. It feels just really awful to do. Because I don't want to use my summons for anything other than bosses. Because the cooldown of the summons is actually a little bit long, so I don't like doing anything. Just use the first land, just do the basic attacks for the enemies. Jesus Christ. Swear to God, I'm about to slap any of you. Swear to God, these freaking cows are annoying. How dare you interrupt me?
Good work, but there are more oceanid eggs. Deal with them.
Alright, alright. I hope I'm being paid for that, Argus. Make me omelets later. Yank. Boom. There we go. There we go. Ooh! That was quite explosive. Can you guys attack or something? Wait, this summon can get bubbled? I did not know that. That is funny though. Kawari is kind of making me jump a little. It sounds like they recorded actual balloons popping of some of their sound effects, because you have slimes that ride on balloons or rainy days to attack the player, but the balloons pops if you hit them or they hit something, so it's like it's bang 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 on rainy days. Oh my god, I hate the sound of popping, honestly. So I'm sorry if you're not really into that, or if you're actually into that, and I'm not. Because I play Infinity Nikki, and they added like that firework event, and they also added like pop cracks on the streets, on one of the places, on Flourish, and I hate going through them. It makes my brain just very displeased about it. Just hearing those pop pop pop, I just feel really like, please stop.
A strong oceanid troop is approaching.
Okay. So popping things are not really my thing, except when it's like those popping things that you give to kids or to autistic or ADHD people. Those little pop things are very colorful. I actually do like those poppings or even pops from like bubble wrap. I like those pops, but any pops are like more, I don't know, much louder than usual. I just can't compete with those. I just can't. Some people are probably going to be cringing about my necro. Not you guys, because you guys are way too sweet. Seriously. I don't know how you guys can be sweeter than chocolate. Is it? Actually, it is possible to be sweeter than chocolate. There's sugar. Hey, you!
Your actions affected the ship's vital functions. It looks like it bought you some time. Keep up the good work.
I don't like to be complimented. Keep it going, I guess.
Return to the main module.
Okay. Let them bring it all up together. And do this, do this, do this. And say goodbye to my little friend. Oh wait, say hello to my little friend. There we go. That works. I used to be super scared of balloons popping, but I forced myself to get over it. Because I was tired of going to like party restaurants and they had balloons for decoration. So I got a couple packs of balloons and I would keep one around in my room to become more comfortable around balloons. And now suddenly you're into balloons. That was easy, it seems. I probably would do the same for my fear of height. Honestly, maybe one day I would just live in an apartment. Probably would not be good for me. But just live in an apartment and I would never be afraid of heights ever again. Just live in like the tallest story there is. Come on, up. Up, you bastard. What's taking so long? Okay, up. Up. Took you long enough. Come on. It wasted a goddamn summon plus my Cyrus Blade just because it was immune all the time. Jesus Christ. I'm not a Pokemon, Mitsuru. This is not how it works. And here I'm just talking about my human fears. As a goddess, I'll have to do anything. And if I can stay on the floor, sure. But sometimes flying has to be something that has to be done. But my human fears, for some reason the person that I possess here has quite a fear of heights for some reason. And she even gets quite uncomfortable around elevators for some reason. And I kind of find it quite awfully interesting. Something so simple, she gets quite scared of it.
They're growing rapidly. It looks like these are genetically modified cows.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to take all of these on time. Oh, they're not that big, so that's good enough. Yank. If only I had the other weapon. Lorena will have to do.
Breeds of kelps in the laboratory. I suggest you find and destroy all unusual species.
Here we go. Can I actually bring them in? I think I might. Let me see if I can bring them in to this place. I'll be able to tolerate. Okay. And 2. And C. And right click. Pull them all in. Let's see. Okay, not all of them are dead. Okay. My character is quite jumpy. Okay, almost done. We humans are a complicated lot. I can understand that, finally. Many years I've been inside of her body, and she feels so much inside of her mind. Complicated, indeed. It's something we gods don't usually face. There we go. Oh, you're still alive. Okay, there we go. Good enough for me. Boink. This is definitely gonna take a lot. I don't like doing Necromancer on a flagship. It's painful. Especially because it's such a slow class. There we go. Trying to play Necromancer solo on anything like a big map. I would rather... I don't know. I would rather be doing... I would rather play Bounty Hunter. And that says something because it's the class I least play on. I probably saw you say something really weird, but eh. There we go. This is the last hall.
The entrance
There we go.
to the next module is unlocked. You can continue on your way, but there are other things to do around here.
And I'm still in the very first sector
Return
still.
to the main
Jesus!
module with a sense of duty
Oh,
fulfilled.
you saw that? That doesn't always happen, but when it happens, it's kind of cool. You suddenly your character just starts spinning. Whee! Playing Necromancer solo, she would rather do a karaoke streaming. Heard everyone. People have actually told me to sing more. For some reason. People will say that I probably should sing more. I've sang once. It was before I started to do YouTube streams as well. And they were like, oh, sing more, sing more. I'm like, bruh. I'm not that good of a singer. I know that. Okay. Need to wait for the summons. I can sing often, but that doesn't mean I am a good singer. I'll show you eventually, Mitsuru. But I'm not even sure, not even 100% sure my throat is ready for the job. Ah, there we go. One that didn't hold on for long.
There are 9 more modules. I'm joking. Just one more.
I hate to admit, but I think Ken is winning again. And if you know, you know. And I hate to admit that because there's so much I still yet to talk about before the night raids. I don't want to waste much time, you know. God damn it. When days are so cold that I just can't hold it. I wonder if she's still here. She might be lurking. Eee. Wait. Okay, you guys are being quite tanky. I don't like it. Or maybe I'm just not using the curse line correctly. There we go, much better. Ooh.
This is Medusa's nerve center. By damaging the nerve endings, you can disrupt the functionality of the ship's systems. Note that the oceanids will be quick to respond.
There we go. Okay, there's a lot already. Maybe to start using the summons more often. And there we go. Wait, where the fuck did you come from? Where the fuck did you come from? Huh?
Go to the next
Jesus, my character's
platform
bugging
and
out.
repeat your feat. If you are capable, of course.
I've been doing this so many times, Argus. The fact you're still doubting about me is impressive. I've been doing this for nearly 6 years. You should have some respect. Okay. Okay, you are not being locked on, and I don't know why. Okay, where the heck I go now? Wait. Stop it. I swear to God, I'm about to get dizzy. It was funny the first time. There we go. Da-da-da. Okay. You now need to go on both sides. And how clanky this goddamn glass is, I'm definitely gonna take a long time. Too bad I'm not gonna be able to talk about A3 and A4 with how slow this goddamn challenge is being. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to talk about E3 at the very least. See ya, Finger. I'll be seeing you next time. Okay, a few more. I bet it's really late for Bringer right now. It was like almost 11 for me when it was 2 a.m. for him. By now it should be like 3 a.m., almost 4 a.m. Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus, stop spinning. I'm about to get dizzy.
Be aware, the Oceanids will fight to their last breath to protect them.
Well, they're not gonna last for long. See, the Young was out very quickly.
Good work. The nerve center is severely damaged. The regeneration will take a lot of time.
Yep. There we go. I don't have any summons with me, so this will have to do. Okay, keep it going. I'm gonna have to save the summons for the next boss now. There we go. This one is the best because it has a lot of immunities. See, first immunity 75%, second immunity 50%, third immunity 25%. And those ones last a long time. Usually you have to stay still close to him to be able to work the magic. But at the same time, you will not stop for anything. It'll just keep on attacking and make those little pulls, and it's just gonna be annoying. So I really cannot tell his stuff whenever he's about to do it or not. Okay, now it's just like, make a little bit of time. Okay, just do it here. Keep going around. Okay, good thing I used the clone. Give me some energy back. I don't really want to use the Stars Blades, but I know soon he'll use the immunity thing again. I cannot waste my time here. He's gonna be throwing everything to... There we go. Another immunity phase. Okay. Okay, he's about to do it again. There we go. Oh, you're not taking damage. There we go. And those little wraith pelts are also alive. Oh, Jesus, that took way too long. These damn bats one drop that I might want. Oh, I know how it feels. Now we're going to the worst part, the Magitorium. This is not hard, it just takes way too long. There we go. We're almost done with this though. Okay, I just need to kill the Guardians. But with how slow this goddamn pass is, I don't know how long I'm gonna take here. At least they're not that bad. Now we start this.
Warning. The artifact has activated a magical defense and called the Oceanids for help.
Don't you worry. At least scalps are easy to start it off. Okay. Okay, we got the Cyrus Blaze. I'm gonna have to save it for something. Still gotta have another phase happening. Yo, where is it? Oh, on the other side as well? God damn.
Use the jump ramps to get to the
What?
concentrators.
Okay. Using the Lich, just escape the damage. Wait, I can still take damage with the Lich? Oh, fuck off. Really? No, you still can't take damage from the Lich, of course. Okay, hats. Bang. Oh, did I miss one of the concentrators? Oh, fuck. Okay, so I thought I had it. God damn it, I thought I had it. That took way too long. Okay, where are they spawning? Right next to me. I wish the summons could last a little bit longer, so for each of the attacks that I would have, these ones that I would still be able to stick around. Okay, another one on the other side. Okay, using the only left clicks actually does a decent amount of damage. Okay, let me get this tap here. Okay, now here as well. Now where are they? On that side. Oop. Okay, both of them are done. I don't have a Lich for this, so just survive. I almost died. Lovely. Luckily, I got out of battle and got my health back. Okay. Now waiting for them. To my left as well too. The other side to my right. There's a Kraken. Maybe the skeleton wouldn't be a good one for the Kraken. But now I'm gonna have to save my summons for other ones. This one's gonna take ages. Come on. Okay, another one there. Okay, no Krakens here, just Naiads and Kelts. Don't you dare! Don't attack me. Okay, where are they? Okay, behind me. Okay, both sides are done. Dash, 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 dash. Ugh.
The
Okay,
artifact
both are done.
is cut off from the power source, which destabilizes it. This is your chance. Activate
Okay,
the
now we just need to
self-destruction
survive.
program.
Objective, survive. Okay. 30 seconds to survive. 1% drop chance. I'm gonna be at this for a while. Any words of inspiration, goddess mercy? Yush! I don't know why I thought about it, but I think I just watched too much anime and I just went with yush! Just good luck. Absolutely good luck. And I think my luck is quite a good one, especially for gacha stuff, so I think it can be quite contagious at the very least.
The artifact is severely damaged. It will take the Oceanids a while to restore it. Return to the main module.
Okay. So now we're only missing the last boss. I don't think anybody needs flagship because a lot of people have been doing flagship earlier. Yeah, my hands are pretty sweaty as well. Soon I'll have to start off the, the night raids. And honestly, I really need to go to the bathroom before that. Oh, if Kenna was here, she would be very happy about that. And if it only happens when days are a little bit colder than usual, my bladder just doesn't hold it on that well. Okay, no radiation. So, here's this. Here's this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for a quick bathroom break after this, but I'm gonna try to be as quick as possible. I promise. Like, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It's just to do the usual. There we go. Because also soon I'll have to start off the things for the night raids. No! You really want me to go now, I see. I will. I'll take a sip. I will go after this. Did I get the challenge? I did get the challenge. I should have it by now. Variety flagship. There we go. Drink the water. I'm almost about to pee. Yeah. I don't know if pee is like a sensitive word. I kind of hope not. Maybe idols or like each of our idols don't say such words, but I certainly don't care. Okay, so I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to take a really quick pee break. So just wait for me. I'll be right back. Gotcha? You're back. I hope I was quick enough. because I did run to the bathroom. Of course, I always do that. And speaking of running to the bathroom, my parents also had to move some furniture around, and they had to put some cabinets. I think they're called cabinets. They're not really called cabinets. They're called just furniture close to the hallway, basically on the hallway, and basically that makes the hallway really narrow. And obviously, for me to go from my bedroom to the bathroom, I had to go through the hallway. And let's just say that as soon as I left my bedroom, my chest hits one of the furniture in the hallway. It kind of hurts a little bit. You're gone. I didn't even notice. You have mad speed. Yeah, I was so in need to go to the bathroom. It was just really quick. It was that quick. So I'm usually really quick when it comes to go to the bathroom, unless I'm having like stool problems. But aside from that, it's usually very quick. And when I really want to go, I just really go. I'm not one to stall. But I eventually I hit my chest with one of the furniture that is on the hallway. As soon as I got out of my bedroom as well, it hurts a little bit. But it was just that really, and I usually get a little bit breathless after that. Okay, we can finally continue our little game. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to talk about A3, unfortunately, because night raids are gonna happen in about 15 minutes. I can maybe do a little bit of a bridge version. Maybe. I'm probably not gonna be able to show the videos. But, I can maybe talk about it. Really? Because, the videos will probably take much longer anyway. What was the last hydrate that made you run faster? You may think that, but I also find it really odd that the last hours before the stream, I was also going to the bathroom a lot. After dinner, I went to the bathroom during a nap, like an hour nap. In the middle of the nap, I had to go to the bathroom again. It was like one heavy piece session, and I usually don't want to go into details about that, but I had to be honest about it. It was like a really heavy situations like that. So I find it really weird that my body's creating a lot of like fluids around. Even though I'm not drinking that much water. I only drink a lot of water because you guys just keep sending hydrates to me during streams. And maybe my body just takes way too long to process the fluids and just process it the next day. I think so. Maybe. So I'm gonna try to be quite quick about this one. I'm not gonna try to do a lot of details about this. I'm gonna try to say what is important, what is necessary. So what Latanu, or A3 as we usually call it, is basically like a fish inside a dome, or an eel inside a dome. And usually a team has to be split into two, usually 5 outside, 5 inside. And you can even see like little portals for 5 people to get inside, and the rest has to be outside. The reason that has to happen is because enemies are going to be spawning on the outside. There's going to be eggs outside, and enemies are going to be spawning on the outside. If everyone was in the middle or everyone was on the outside, the instance would reset, weirdly enough. And we would always have to have like this type of division. And so the team in the middle was focused on trying to keep the boss around and just do a little bit of damage, while the team outside has to be able to survive around the ads and be able to control them and deal damage to them. And at some point, there's going to be a spark that will appear on the outside. And as soon as the spark appears outside, the dome that is in that keeps both the boss and the people inside will shrink. And once that happens, the boss will also start spinning around and do a little bit of damage to the people. And as soon as that happens, the people from outside has to throw the spark to the people to the dome, so that the spark will go for the people to the inside. So whoever has to be the god has to be from the group of the inside. so they can pick up the spark and start break the shield that the boss creates as soon as the dome shrinks, and break the shield and start doing damage. And this is going to be like a very repetitive situation. This is going to happen a few times. And eventually, the longer the dungeon will last, the harder the enemies are going to spawn. And it's going to be harder for the people from the outside to survive. And one way to actually do a lot of damage against this boss, weirdly enough, is with the Grove Walker. I don't know how specifically how it works, but yeah, I've seen videos of it, most likely. I don't have the weapon myself, so I really cannot explain to you how it works, but one day maybe I will be able to. But usually it's with the Grove Walker, it does a certain amount of damage, and at some point about the end, the dome will just disappear, and the boss will be able to move around, and he'll be able to pull everyone to the middle at a certain point and keep us like unable to move. And also when the dome disappears entirely, there's also going to be a spark. And whoever picks up the spark and becomes a god, they will be completely they'll not be damaged or not be affected by those effects that the boss will provoke, like the stuns and stuff like that, even though it can be damaged. And usually when the boss starts spinning, causing everyone to stun, all the immortals except the god, he also creates a barrier, and the barrier is the only way, once it's broken, to stop that stun. And the god is the only one that can easily do that. Unless I believe the god's army can also cleanse the stun, I believe. I think that's a possibility. But it's usually not something that it's done. And usually the boss actually I believe it loses its shield almost at the end, kind of like maybe at 20%. So it's just like a little bit more damage and it should be out cold. So it's just a matter of like the other people has to survive and throw in the spark, while the people from the inside has to do damage or help out the main person to be able to do enough damage to kill the boss pretty quickly. So usually the people who suffer the most are the people from the outside. We just want you to have a good ladder health, good better health, goddess mercy. We know going to the bathrooms aren't really goddess thing, but sadly it's a human thing, so gotta get used to it. Well, basically, I'm inside a human body, so I'm used to knowing what a human needs. So, we also, gods, have certain necessities. We still need to eat. Even though we don't defecate or pee, we still need to eat. And we usually eat mostly just out of luxury. We still need to eat anyway. Hunger can be quite a horrible thing, let's say. But really enough, we don't have to pee or defecate, even though we can understand why that would be a necessary thing for humans. Because one thing comes in and one thing comes out. So I understand such nature of humans. But so I got kind of like an easy way to start to understand how the body of a human works. Unfortunately, my god body my god self had to host a human body at a certain point. So I chose this one, and honestly, sometimes I regret it, sometimes I don't. Honestly, it was quite a learning experience. Okay, 7 more minutes until the raids start. And I need to start getting everything up ready. How's the people? Ooh, we have quite a bunch of people today. We have a bunch of people today. I'm gonna have to decide and see how we're gonna do this. Oh boy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to deal with the situation the best way possible. If I'm gonna feel overwhelmed, absolutely. Okay, push the talk already on. Okay, checking on everything. Are people already in my lobby? Yes, they are. You were really early with that, huh? Okay, preparation. I need to prepare myself. Because usually being the leader of night raids can be quite chaotic, especially because people talk way too much, and I also talk way too much. and it does not help. There we go. My nose is better, my throat is getting just a tad bit worse, but it's just because I talk nonstop, and that's okay. I'll be able to take a break for like a couple of days anyway, so go all in today anyway. It's not like I'm just septic anyway, I just don't scream a lot. It's because I can't. It's like almost 1 a.m. in the morning. I will wake up my mom if I did that. But I talk a little bit too loud sometimes and I don't even realize it because of my headphones. And you would think that I talk actually normally, but it's just the way that I need to protect my voice to be clear. And sometimes the headphones kind of give me a idea that I'm actually speaking normally when actually I might be speaking a little bit too loud. At least my parents sometimes think I do. I just got used to this tone of voice. Okay, so I think I might as well just hop onto the raid lobby already. I will also check on the OBS stuff to see if everything is working wonderfully. Okay. As well as this one. There we go. It should be working on both sides. For the vertical setup, at least for the YouTube side, it will only show up when people are talking, while for the Twitch side, which is on your horizontal side, you will also see the overlay. Kinda hard to see because of the keyboard and mouse thing, but you'll be able to see it kind of. I cannot put it on the other side because otherwise it would hide some important things. Now we just wait. I do need a good health bladder now that you actually talk about Mitsuru. I'm getting a little bit old. When I was a kid, I used to hold on to my bladder a lot. I used to say like I had like an iron bladder. Now I have like the bladder of paper. I barely hold it onto it. And honestly, always saying that I have the bladder of iron when I was a kid, I should have understood that was not a good thing.
I must admit these gargonids are rather...
No, my nose! I don't have any nose anymore. How am I supposed to talk now that I don't have a nose anymore? How am I supposed to talk when I don't have a nose anymore? Oh, damn it. I don't have a nose anymore. Damn it. Oh. How am I supposed to talk normally and people are gonna understand that I don't have a nose anymore? God damn it. God damn it. Ooh, okay, I can breathe now. Good. Hello there, Reeks. Hello there, Shadowdale.
Hey, Mercy.
Hello, hello, hello.
Any of you need challenges for the raids? I'm already gonna go to certain class.
I don't know.
You don't know, Shadow, so I'll assume you don't have any. I only remembered that at some point, I'm not sure if it was Ocean Gems, that had like the A1 challenge of doing all the terminals without any failures. And we totally screwed that up last time. I don't know why I chose Sound Weaver, I just like going Sound Weaver at times. If Lorca was trusting me. Oh yeah. Okay, let me play a little bit of guitar for all of you that are watching me. You
had the channel closed. I opened it.
Sorry, what was that?
You had the channel closed. I opened it to 30 so people could join.
I can barely hear him as well. Jesus Christ. Oh, people are saying that the raid lobby is full. Oh. Wait, really? It's locked? Oh. Hmm. It shouldn't be. Weird. It's given a limitation of 30. He just popped in. What the heck? Rihanna, I don't get it. Rihanna was telling me, I think it was Rihanna that was telling me that the lobby was telling me the lobby was full, but okay, there he is. And then there was another person
it
that
was full. Agape left it closed from raids.
What's up, guys? How are you?
Hello, Mandark.
Hello, Mercy.
I didn't check. I checked eventually, but the thing is, eventually I was checking and it said it was like 30 slots. I was like, well, I don't see the problem here. I see the problem here. Missing all the raid slots with my my alts. A. What is that, Mandark?
Yeah. The one and the only.
I need to make them a little bit louder because I'm usually very deaf.
I'm saying sorry. We're just finishing up a flag, if you don't mind.
You're still kind of on time, so we still need a couple more people anyway. And if the people that still need challenges are also coming today, we still have to wait for them anyway.
Ah. Okay, cool.
I hope one day you can play this game either, even though I don't recommend it to play it right now due to how much crap is going through the game, especially with publishers and stuff. But maybe one day things will get better. Even though I'm not even sure if MMORPGs are your thing. Okay, we're only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're only 6 currently. We need 10 at the very max. Max no, yeah. For a group, we have to be 10, but it doesn't really have to be capped on 10. Then we can replace other people if needed. Okay. Okay. Oh, I thought someone else
Since
joined.
we have time to wait others, I wanted to ask about something, if I may.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, on season achievement in feed tab, there is treasure on Yuri Island. I was just asking Mona about it, but if somebody have any advices on how to get in the head of the counter or contain that have the first box.
You're talking about where to start, like for like the second phase, the second part where you have to pick up each box and you only have about a minute apart.
Yeah, the first box is in something high. I couldn't jump to get it.
Jetpack.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
Is there any other way?
I don't know. I usually went for the jetpack, and I usually the first times I did that, I didn't even start there, but you probably should start there anyway. And jetpacks are not that hard to get. At least they weren't that hard to get even before, but you could have gotten in many events. I'm not sure if you can get on this next event that will pop up. Is that there's gonna be a jetpack or no? Or you can just like go on in a very high place and use a flower mount or something.
You can also be summoned onto that spot if you have someone else who's got it.
Or maybe you can use the gunner teleport or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the gunner teleport can actually get you there.
Okay, I have two smart ideas. Thank you, guys. I will try both. I will try to get something high enough and use the mount we got from the Halloween.
The broom?
That looks like, yeah. I
No,
will
that's
try
not a bad
that.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
broom might work. Or otherwise, if someone is up there, ask them to get you in a group and just teleport you up.
Oh, the sinking.
Yeah,
The sinking, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I will try both. Actually, thank you.
Okey-dokes. Oops, we are all
On
okay.
another MMO I play, I made a class my guild didn't have, and the guild leader actually likes my character because she's the only
Oh
pure healer in the
gosh.
guild.
Oh,
We
So
have
sorry about that.
I get
Basic.
requested
Hello,
on
Basic. How are you?
join raids a lot.
Yeah,
Ooh,
good.
yeah.
Nice.
I can
Oh, yeah.
see because I'm usually the type of person that only does a little bit of everything, so I'm always useful. So there's usually not a lot of tanks nor a lot of support. So since I can do both, I can always be requested. And sometimes my leader feels a little bit bad about me, and sometimes tries to give me a break whenever I have a chance. You go by Donald now, Basic?
Huh? What was that?
You go by Donald now?
Oh no, that was the Throne and Liberty name.
Oh, Throne of Liberty name. Your name is already kind of like a statement here in Skyforge. I was like, why not just not use it everywhere? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more, maybe? They have other healers, but they tend to also have a lot of damage skills. My girl doesn't have really any damage skills and tons of healing skills. She stands in the back and heals. That's something also useful here, even though there's not a lot of healing specifically in Skyforge. But there's a lot of people who try to use support for damage anyway. But the good thing about Skyforge is that it still can do damage and still can heal or support if needed. But that can also depend on the builds you're using. You don't have to really change all that much. And the good thing is you can just swap classes whenever you fucking want. Doesn't really affect you anything. It's not like any MMORPGs that you have to stand to one class and that's it. And honestly, I hated those types of MMORPGs that you had to decide what class you would go, and to swap up to another class, it would cost you a lot. She can also turn into a werewolf, which gives her way more speed and defense, so I use that to get out of trouble. Interesting. That's particularly interesting. Of all the things, a werewolf.
That's not good, babes.
2 more minutes, hopefully people show up. Boing, boing.
Okay, well.
If there's only 8 of us, in 2 minutes, if you don't have enough people, we'll only do only 1. And I see we don't know. I don't know who would be the tank here. Don't think about me though.
I can turn. I can turn it.
Okay.
I can take it.
Someone sacrificed for the better good.
If you have a chance to try it, I would try.
Do you want to try tanking Mondark?
Yeah.
Do you want me to
not-
explain how you're supposed to tank A1 though?
No. This will be my first time.
Then you want me to explain to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're probably gonna feel a little bit overwhelmed because the job of a tank on A1 is a little bit bigger than usual.
He uses a lot of taunts and stun.
You have to taunt a lot. You're
Screaming
gonna
and
have to dodge the screams a lot. But so long as you know what to do, it's gonna be a piece of cake. And hopefully people, I know some of you might be waiting and stuff, but please give me some time to explain to Moondark. Hope that's okay. The skill
Oh, good
comes
with
from her
me.
druid class. Oh, druid!
Did
Kind of
you
like
form the
Goldwalker.
group already?
Not yet.
No.
Just I was trying to give time for people to join in. We had one person that showed up. And unfortunately, I see some streamer mode. I cannot see their name.
Oh, Elvis.
Oh, it's
He wants to
Elpis.
tank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can barely hear him.
He wishes to tank. Why are you so soft, Elvis? Can't hear you properly.
Can I tank, please?
You can tank, yes, of course. Mondark was offering earlier because I said I wouldn't tank.
Yeah,
But you do know how to tank, Elpis?
yeah, sure. I can try. Yeah.
You say you can try. Do you want me to explain how it works?
Yeah.
No,
Don't
no.
have
You sure? You sure?
To save everyone time. Please.
No, don't say that. I've said
Yeah,
that to
sure.
people.
No. Yeah, it's okay. We can try.
I would rather take my time to explain to you than make people feel miserable, okay? Or make you feel miserable. Let me just
Yeah, we can. I know how to tank. I know how to.
I trust you then. Okay, I'll try to invite people then. Moondark.
Thank you.
Steve, which is basically backwards. Oh, Blue showed up. Oh, we have Blue here. Just arrived.
Yeah.
I think he was the last one that came in.
Yeah, we got 10 now.
Just in time as well. Jesus. Lona, Rex, Rihanna, and Shadow. I think Rihanna didn't accept.
Give me a second.
There you go. Let me close the channel first. Oh, fuck's sake. I was messing up with the bitrate instead.
Blue probably has the nodes
For the tank, right?
for the
Yeah,
night,
but
for the
Elpis
nights.
kind of wants to go tank as well. So
They can both do it. I've been doing it with the tank myself.
both tanks? One has to be
Yeah.
the grove, the other one has to be the knight, or at least Pally. One of them has to be Pally or something. Well, I'll do the team inside.
Okay.
Accept everyone. You can also turn the skill comes from Madoka. So
I'll be back.
Really, Mona?
Actually, I don't mind playing any role.
I know you don't.
Yeah, you bet.
But Elpis still wants to be the... Do you have the Grove Walker node or the Knight node, Elpis?
Grove, yes.
Grove.
They both have an awesome.
The thing is, Blue has the
Well.
Knight. And usually the Knight is the one that tanks. Unless you really want to tank and you don't want to be the lazy one and just use it too. I can maybe put Blue to be something else.
I've been doing I've been tanking with the main tank because of the buff.
Yeah, the
So he
buff
can tank
of
with
the
Blue.
Knight. The buff of the Knight is only applied to melees. Melee DPSs, so it's not gonna apply to all classes anyway.
Oh, we don't have a whatchamacallit?
We don't have a melee right now.
Yeah, we don't have a melee right now,
about-
so
What about Rix?
Rex is
If
gonna
you can
be most likely something else that is not gonna be melee.
Monk?
It doesn't apply to tanks, so.
Yeah, either it's gonna
It
be
has
either
to be
Pally or Archer or something like that.
It has to be melee DPS like Monk and Zerg and Revenant.
Yeah. Let me see. Blue. Wait, Blue. Can you even Alki?
You want me to?
we don't even have a suitable sound weaver. That's the thing. I'm sound weaver, but it's just because I usually go sound weaver anyway.
When is Sound Weaver, right?
I can do Sound Weaver if you
Oh,
want.
okay. Let me see. Yeah, Moondark said he's basically gonna be the Joker here, so I'm gonna trust you with the sound weaver, Moondark. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Mona, do you want to play something else other than Alki, Mona?
I can try to do something else.
I can switch. I don't have to play Elkie. Whatever you want.
Okay, since the timing of the buffs here are kind of like very specific, and usually you both will have the buffs ready by the time we need them. I don't need you guys to always call for buffs, so I think I can trust. Mona, have you ever been LB?
Yeah, but I'm not very great with LB.
Do you at least have the Macavan, and do you know how to use the blessing at the very least? Or when to use the ultimate?
No, I don't know when to use the ultimate. Is it that when the big bosses, like the last one, when you call for buffs with the god phase?
No, you only use the ultimate when we are in the second phase, when the boss is all after 80%, when the boss freezes after 80%, and we wait for him to pull, and when we dash back, and when I call for buffs, I usually say full buffs, and you use the ulti as well. You do Mech Event first, and then blessing, and then ulti.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
And usually for other buffs, you usually do Mech Event and blessing. But if you don't have Mech Event, warn the alchemist for stims. We only say stims anyway, and they'll know.
Yeah, no, I've got the Maka.
Okay, but maybe sometimes the Maka may not proc, so if it doesn't proc, you just say stims.
Alright.
Okay, basic, then go archer, sure. Let me see. Basic Elpis will be the grove. Rick's Pally, good. Pally DPS, I trust.
Yep.
Okay, we also need other things. Let me check on the Atlas once again. There's not a lot of other nodes you can pick up. There's like no need for a gunner node. I don't think anyone will have the gunner node. At least the ones that don't have like a set specific class. Like me. I don't have the gunner node. Crazy, Shadow, Rihanna, you don't have the gunner node, I assume.
Steve, hydrate me.
Ah.
Yeah, I have it.
It would only take me.
I didn't upgrade it.
It would only take me a second to get it.
Don't worry about it, Crazy. In this case, do you have the Cryo Shadow?
Yes. Yeah, let me check.
It doesn't need to be upgraded.
I thought it did. No. Where are you?
It's like below the Firestarter node.
Yes, I do. Yes,
okay.
I do.
You can swap off to Cryo so you can go along with Crazy and the other ones. I need to swap up to something else as well. I guess I'll just go Necro.
Who's gonna be God?
Oh yeah, God. Basic. I'll give it a chance to basic.
Let me ask something. Since no one other, but Clay having the Firestarter, should I explain to him how to apply the Chiromancer node 2 by pressing 2 and...
You're talking about the Firestarter node or the Cryomancer node? Because Cryomancer node only Shadow has it. Currently.
As I understand, Chiromancer node is by using the C of Chiromancer and using ability number 2 on Firestarter, right?
Yes, correct.
So Clay should help him with that.
You're trying to tell me that you need to talk to Rihanna about the fact that he not only does he needs to use the V, but as well as the T, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. But I think he understood that. But also, if he can't do that, Crazy will be able to do that anyway.
I just need to tell him to let him know. He can do it. أحمد ركز معايا. الفاير ستارتر ليه ابيليتي
Don't panic
رقم
now,
2
he's just
وليه
talking
الابيليتي
Arabian.
بتاعت الفي. انت عارف بتاعت
Iranian, I
الفي
believe.
وعارف تضربها ازاي. اللقطة بقى اللي انا عايزها منك لما يكون له باف هتدوس رقم 2 اللي هي النار اللي بتطلع من الارض، وبعدين تدوس الفي وتعمل له الابلاي
The
للنودين.
good thing about our panties is
خلاص
that we're
كده
very, very
فاهم.
Arabic. Exactly.
تمام he got it.
Good. So everyone gather up. Use your get your Hyperions ready. At least perfect cover in case anything happens. Okay, so if mines. And 3, 2, 1, drop. Thank you for letting me know. Exchange. Two, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And try not to mess up with the terminals if someone still needs the challenge. Everyone go to where Moondark is. Moondark. This one.
Yeah,
this is
it's
NA
from
in
the left
exchange.
one.
This is NA.
Not yet, not yet. Sorry.
To the right, to the
Let's
right.
go.
And buffs.
Oh.
You didn't
I
have to
messed this
cancel it.
up.
You didn't have to
I
cancel
messed
it.
this up.
Hopefully it's not the end of the world.
Okay. I fixed it. Sorry.
Save the terminals, Blue, for when someone gets pulled in, gets frozen, or or the tank needs it. Good one, Elphys. There we go. And small buffs. Should be freezing soon. Terminals?
Nice.
This is just a typical night raise. It's not like gonna be like the most amazing thing. We're not gonna be able to do a lot. Only the people that aren't able to show up on the daily raids are usually here in case they need some challenges or just want to help out. Maybe a little bit backwards. There you go. It's fine anyway. Just to make sure the health is still a little bit back. To the left. Wait for pull. Dash. And full buffs.
Japan not up.
Dash. To the right, to the left, to the left. Careful with the puddles of ice. Dash. Still not ready. We're gonna wait for another pull. Be careful with the ice, guys. Be careful with the ice, Rihanna. Everyone get together, please. Don't spread out. Dash. And buffs. What kind of code is that toxic? Careful. Backwards.
Oh.
Don't stay in the ice, please. Oh yeah, we do. We do have Reddick on the server, but we usually don't
Here
use it.
guys, come to me.
Go to the right, go to the right.
Okay.
Here I am.
Full buffs ready.
Just wait for the pull. Dash. And buffs. It's gonna be hard for me to be able to talk to them because of the push to talk thing.
Shield, please.
Careful. Dash. There we go. Just 2 more %. Dash. Just so small blood and stims. There we go. Go pick up the spark, basic. There we go. Go to the most left circle. The boss will create a puddle of ice again. I'm sorry also if I'm not really focused on chat right now. This usually requires my utmost attention. Yeah, we can do the last terminal right now. Blue to the left. Right side.
Watch if I'm not up.
Is he supposed to freeze everyone?
He will. Not now.
Yeah.
Full buff.
Stims. How the hell did Alpha almost die from that? It's a thing. Come on, he can kill it. Once the boss pull, he'll pull 3 times. Be careful. Dash. 2 more times. Dash.
Watch if I'm up, small buff ready.
Be careful.
Yeah, go ahead and buff.
Nice.
Good one.
I think I fucked up.
It wasn't that big of a damage burn in the beginning, but he still kind of recovered very well.
I guess this is on me. I really messed up with the first buff.
The first buff is not going to be the world ender there, Mondark.
Yeah. Okay.
But you kind of did good at it eventually.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll show the battle history, of course.
I don't know.
Usually have to fix it like this.
I think I fucked up a few times.
That was fun.
Y'all don't have to worry about it. This was an A1. It was mostly for practice. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do the A2 though, because the A2 is definitely much less forgiving. Because of, we can easily die from them once they enrage. So if we are very slow with damage, we're all going to die very quickly.
But that way you would need a monk with the knight.
Not even just that. It's just it requires a lot of damage. It would need a preparation also from Nightfall, from LB as well. It would need all buffs from the start as well. Also, I don't even know if I didn't see Rihanna. But damage-wise, Rihanna was doing okay. So, not bad.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I was just gonna leave it at be like this for today. If this was done very much quicker, or if the DPS was really high, then I'll probably be more confident for me too. But it's not gonna be that easy because, as you've seen, A2 is much less forgiving this invasion. you wouldn't have to, all of you have to be tanky. Even that, you would still be one-shotted. But I hope this was good enough for all of you. And hopefully next time we do the night raids, we are much stronger to be able to do AT on the rack as well, because A3 and A4 will be released. And hopefully we also have the Valentine's Day event as well.
Okay,
Anyway,
Be back in a bit. Yep. Thanks,
thank you
guys.
everyone for joining
Thank
in,
you.
and see you
Thank
next
you.
time.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Thank you.
Okay, just need to leave. And also just saw someone that just followed. Thank you, Toxic. Thank you for the follow. Okay, finally I can take a break. It was okay. I also need to take a print screen of this. Very soon. It's about time. Just need to take a print screen of this. Jesus Christ. Everyone's starting to follow me now. Welcome to the stream and thank you for the follow exchange. Y'all have some neat names. I'll tell you what. Okay, let me post the screenshot on the respective channel. But the United States. Since I am responsible for the night raids, I always have to keep on track what happens. And I usually print screen the battle chart. So we usually have information about what has been done, what distortions have been done, of the damage that people have done, who's participating. So that way, especially for who's been participating, we can prioritize those who actually are deserving of first clears, of certain more important things. And usually just participating in daily raids, usually that does not do it, because a lot of people show up on daily raids. So usually on night raids, since those who don't show up, usually night raids can be good in so many things. It helps those who cannot show up for daily raids. And basically for those who also need to learn a little bit more about the game, or about the distortions more specifically. And it also helps out to also give more input about those who are actually more freaking players into the game anyway. But anyway, even though I kind of wanted to be able to talk more, unfortunately I don't have enough time. We're at the end of the stream. I will be able to stream again next Monday, more SKYFORGE. And it's not going to be my next stream though. My next stream is going to be on Friday. But the thing is, SKYFORGE is always on Mondays, and by Monday I'm gonna have A3 and A4 ready to finally be played, be talked about as well, and hopefully we also have the Valentine's Day event, since last year we didn't have that. But let's pray that the game, or at least the devs, remember to do that. We talked a lot today, at least I did talk a lot today. Some of you were also quite chatty. It's always good to see that. So, as we are finally putting a close on tonight's stream, let's hop on right up to the next scene. I'm a little bit bummed out that I was not able to talk about everything that I wanted to talk about, but it's not the end of the world. Also, oh, there's audio. Oh my god, I was kind of concerned for a second that the playlist was not on. It was just starting. But I really wanted to be able to talk about A3 and A4 more in depth, but unfortunately I was not able to because the time was getting really cramped up, and also I had to go to the bathroom. I was not able to hold it on for longer. But I was able to talk about at least the necessary stuff. I also hope I can do more challenges next time. And I know that as soon as those other distortions open up, we're gonna have many more challenges to do anyway. Ugh. And it's gonna be quite a busy Monday again. Thank you for the stream, guys. Mercy, please have a good night. Please sleep well and lots of good food. You too. I'm definitely gonna eat up a lot. Because I'm always a chubby girl and always hungry. That's my curse. I'm always hungry. I mean, that's not really true, but I do get hungry often. I don't know why. Especially at night, I always get hungry. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Don't forget to join me again this Friday. It's gonna be the usual This Light stream. And don't forget I also stream every Sunday and Monday. Ow. Yeah, I need to be less need to be less talkative. Just to be able to save my throat for today. But don't forget, I'll join with you guys again this Friday and this Sunday. Friday is gonna be the usual this live stream, and Sunday we're gonna have more Akami. And hopefully we are closer and closer to the end of the game, even though I think we're still far from it anyway. And don't forget, if you want to see more SKYFORGE content, I'll be streaming it every Monday. If there's nothing that ever happens, it's gonna be every Monday. And hopefully, once A3 and A4 are released, I'll also be able to send out more videos to my YouTube channel. So, for all my lovely angels, hope you have a lovely night, and see you again soon. Bye-bye!